Dr. Ben Malayang, President of Silliman, Dr. Betsy Joy Tan, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Professor Fontelo, Vice President for Finance and Administration, honorable members of the Board of Trustees, headed by the Chair, Professor Leonor Briones, University Chaplain, Reverend Jonathan Pia, Deans, Directors, and Unit Heads, the President of the Silliman Alumni Association, members of the faculty and staff, dear parents and alumni, students, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Let me start off by admitting that I'm very nervous about giving this speech for a couple of reasons. First, because I am speaking at the distinguished Silliman University, where my grandfather, John Gokongwei Sr., went to high school. I never had a chance to meet him since he passed away when my father was only 13. But I am very honored to be speaking on the hallowed and historic grounds where he went to school more than 80 years ago. The other reason I am nervous is because I am speaking to the 2007 graduating class of the Silliman University. Given your Sillimanian pedigree, the world has high expectations of you. We look forward to your becoming active, productive, and successful contributors to the community and the country in the future. Thus, the responsibility of sharing something relevant and meaningful to this graduating class becomes even more immense. And so, crafting my message over the last few days, I thought the tact I should take is to talk about something simple, something real, and something personally true. I will bore you a little bit about the various experiences that have shaped my life as an entrepreneur, as an individual. Having been in your shoes exactly 20 years ago in 1987, I know that today is a big day. But tomorrow will be an even bigger day, because tomorrow you are on your own. No group mates to depend on, no teachers to be guided by. Dress rehearsal is over, and suddenly the buck stops with you. Tomorrow you are on your own. Tomorrow your quest to become a successful person officially starts. And like most people starting, you will be afraid to fail. You will worry about not meeting expectations. You will be anxious about making mistakes. And you will be tempted to take the path that's been tried and tested, if only to assure yourself that you're off to a good start. Very valid, very understandable. However, in my experience as a person and as an entrepreneur, let me also tell you that a bad start is not entirely. I have learned that in order to become a successful entrepreneur, you likely have to pay your dues. As a student, I perceived mistakes as bad and to be avoided. As an entrepreneur, I learned to look at them as simply opportunities to learn something new. The more mistakes I made, the more I learned, and the greater my chances of succeeding when I tried again. Success, as I have realized, is never achieved without errors, failure, or defeat. Tomorrow, don't be afraid to get off on a bad start. Because of such fears, many never get started on the path towards reaching their goals, and thus assured themselves of the very thing they were afraid of: failure. A bad start for me is a precondition for success. How? Well, a bad start will make you see things differently. The Levi's jeans that we all know was born out of a bad start. During the gold rush in the late 1840s, thousands of men headed to Northern California in hopes of finding gold and glory. Levi Strauss was one of the men who left their homes in search of a better life. Like many others, he wasn't successful, for he found neither gold nor glory. But his personal failure did not stop him from keeping his eyes open for more opportunities. What he originally planned to sell to the miners were tents and wagon covers, until one of the miners commented about needing stronger pants that would withstand the conditions in the mining fields. This gave birth to the invention of denim pants. And in the end, the man who saw things differently was the one who made the most successful discovery. And the rest is history. As tomorrow's entrepreneurs, you must keep a keen eye for what people really want.